In the beginning of time, the universe was an empty void, with nothing in existence. There were no forms, no structure, just vast emptiness. The first thing that emerged from this void was chaos, a term that, in ancient Greek, did not mean the disorder we understand today. Instead, it referred to an opening or gap, an empty space in the universe. After chaos came into being, it became the starting point for the creation of everything else. Soon after, Gaia, known as Mother Earth, appeared. She was the embodiment of the earth itself, the foundation that gave birth to everything in the universe. The earth and all of nature came into existence because of Gaia. Next came Tartarus. Tartarus, the deepest part of the universe, sometimes called the prison of the universe, a place full of darkness and danger. It was also the place where those condemned to punishment would be sent in the future. Lastly, from this void and darkness, Eros, the god of love, emerged. Known as Cupid in Roman mythology, Eros was the deity who had the power to bind and unite everything in the universe through love and attraction. Gaia, the mother of all things in the universe, knew that she could not remain alone forever, and life needed to continue. Thus, she created her first offspring, named Uranus. Uranus, the god of the sky. Uranus was not only Gaia's child, but also her husband, and together they ruled the heavens, with Uranus covering the entire world with his sky. However, Uranus turned out to be a jealous and fearful husband, afraid that someone might steal Gaia's affection from him. So, he imprisoned their children, hiding them in the cracks of the earth, where they couldn't grow or see the light of day. This act of imprisonment deeply disappointed Gaia, and she could no longer tolerate it. She decided that change was needed, change that would give her equality. In secret, Gaia created a powerful sickle made from a special metal called adamant, a substance so strong that nothing could break it. She handed this weapon to her youngest son, Cronus, telling him to help overthrow Uranus's reign. Cronus castrated Uranus. Uranus's body scattered. New life bloomed. Among the things born from Uranus's dismembered body was Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty, who emerged from the sea foam when Uranus's severed parts fell into the ocean. After Uranus's fall, Cronus took control of the universe and married his sister Rhea, with whom he had many children, including Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus. However, Cronus, fearing that his children might one day overthrow him just as he had overthrown his father, began to swallow each of them as soon as they were born. But when Rhea gave birth to her first son Zeus, she outsmarted Cronus by using a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes, passing it off as her newborn son. Cronus, too eager to devour his meal, swallowed the stone without hesitation, unaware that he had been tricked. Meanwhile, Rhea hid Zeus on the island of Crete, where he was raised in secret by nymphs. As Zeus grew, he became determined to take revenge on his father and free his siblings from Cronus's tyranny. With the help of Gaia and others, Zeus eventually confronted Cronus and made him vomit up all the children he had swallowed. These children, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus, emerged fully grown, ready to battle the Titans. Thus began the Titanomachy, the great war between the gods of Olympus and the Titans. With the power of thunder and lightning, Zeus led the Olympian gods to victory, imprisoning the Titans in Tartarus and securing the rule of Olympus for himself and his siblings. After the war, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades divided the cosmos among themselves. Zeus became the ruler of the skies and the supreme leader of the gods. Poseidon ruled the seas, and Hades governed the underworld. The fall of Cronus marked the rise of the Olympian gods, who have ruled the universe ever since. Other gods, too, have important roles in maintaining balance in the universe through love, betrayal, and vengeance, reflecting the nature of humanity in its struggle for power and justice. The Olympian gods' reign is not just about ruling the universe, but also about the relationships and lessons they teach humanity, whether in love, betrayal, or redemption, which form the foundation of the myths passed down through generations. The Olympian gods are not only the rulers of the cosmos, but also representatives of the emotional struggles, learning, and adaptability that everyone can relate to in their own lives.
Want to hear historical stories in a fun and easy-to-understand comic style? Please hit the button like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's exchange thoughts together.